book up wide and meet adventures that wait for you. Live and learn and laugh and play whenever your dream comes true. You could swim along the river all the way to the sea. You could fly up in the sky above the clouds and trees. You could plant a flower garden up on top of the moon. You could swing through the jungle all afternoon. Wherever our story takes us, I can't wait to see. Yes, friends, come and read with me. It's Online Storytime.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Online Storytime at your Grand Rapids Area Library. I'm Miss Tracy.
I'm Teacher Missy.
And we are so excited to have you with us here today. Say, Teacher Missy, before we start talking about that cute, cuddly, soft, and wobbly thing we're going to talk about today, should we sing?
Yeah, we gotta sing to get moving.
Hey, Storytime friends, would you join us? All right, remember you can clap whatever you've got. Here we go. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. I can't wait to hear a story. So what do you want to talk about today?
Well, these are amazing creatures. This is an animal, and look at him. Look how cute he is.
Does anybody recognize that animal?
I think they do.
That's a koala.
A koala.
Now here's something interesting. We used to call them koala bears.
Yes, we did.
But guess what? They're not bears at all. They're marsupials. They're related to kangaroos. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy because they do kind of look like a little bear.
That's right. So oftentimes now you won't see them listed as a koala bear. You'll just see them listed as a koala.
Right.
And Teacher Missy, where do koalas live?
Well, they live where it's very warm.
Okay.
And they eat only one thing.
That's crazy. What do they eat?
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus. That's a long name. What is eucalyptus?
It's a kind of tree. It's got leaves that grow off this eucalyptus tree. And why that's the only thing they eat, I don't know.
Do you know what I learned about eucalyptus trees when I was getting ready for story time? They are super duper kaplooper tall. They are way tall up in the air. They're like between 90 and 120 feet tall.
Wow.
Up in the air. There's a type of eucalyptus that's the second tallest tree in the whole wide world.
Oh my goodness, I did not know that.
Yeah, so they crawl way up in these trees to eat the eucalyptus. I found that fascinating.
Yeah.
So, got any good stories about koalas?
I really do.
I do.
Miss Tracy, look at this.
Oh, what beautiful koalas.
Aren't they just beautiful? Do you think that maybe a mom and a baby?
Maybe.
Or
Maybe.
could be a dad and a baby. I don't know for sure. But they're cuddled up pretty cute. They're just so cute. But I don't think it would make a good pet. I've been told. And if you look on the picture here, that koala's got some serious claws to hang onto that tree. But like Miss Tracy said, those trees are very tall. So they have to be able to hang on very securely. It's called Koalas, and by Steve Parrish. And the book comes to us from Gareth Stevens Publishing. And if you notice, boys and girls, this book has pictures, real photographs, not illustrations. Koalas. The koala is a small, furry, warm-blooded mammal. It is known as a marsupial. The female has a pouch. And Miss Tracy told us that's how they are like kangaroos. Well, okay. A koala has 2 thumbs on each of its front paws for gripping. When a baby is born, it crawls into its mother's pouch. Look at, she gets to carry him around in a little pouch. The baby stays inside that pouch until it has fur and it can see. When it is older, a baby koala rides on its mother's back. The koala's thick, woolly fur keeps it warm and dry. This is important for an animal that lives outside in the trees. Look at him, he's just kind of hanging out there in that little crook in the tree. He looks so comfortable. A koala eats leaves from eucalyptus or gum trees. Oh, they're also called gum trees.
No, actually, I think they also eat leaves from gum trees, just not very much.
Okay, oh,
like
I see.
98% of their diet is
Eucalyptus or gum trees. Okay, yeah. I didn't read that right. That's interesting. Good. That's a good thing to know in case the eucalyptus gets low.
That's right.
It climbs from tree to tree to find just the right leaves. Leaves do not give the koala much energy, so it sleeps a lot. When the air is cold, a koala often curls up and takes a nap. Now that looks comfortable. I'd like to be doing that right now. The koala lives in the eucalyptus forests of eastern Australia. If the koala is to survive, its habitat must be protected. And apparently that's an issue, but look at here, it's showing a really nice picture at the back here of the baby on his mom's back. And they only have just a little stub of a tail and thick woolly fur. And they have good vision because they can see day or night. I love that they have 2 thumbs. How interesting. So that he can grip those trees when climbing, or she can grip those trees. Koalas.
Hey, Storytime friends. Teacher Missy.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to play Flannel board?
Ooh, I love flannel board.
It's flannel time. Oh yeah, it's flannel time. Here we go. Now, if you notice on the tree, on the flannel board, we have a tree. And that tree is very, 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 very tall. And if you notice on the top of the tree, there's little tiny round leaves. Those are eucalyptus leaves. And those are what koalas love to eat. And that is a eucalyptus tree. But what is it missing? You're right, it's missing some koalas. Should we put some on there? Okay, here we go. One little koala in the eucalyptus tree, eating all the leaves that they can see, missing their friends and feeling kind of blue. Here's another koala. And now, there are 2. 2 little koalas, feeling mighty fine, playing together in the bright sunshine. They see another friend in the eucalyptus tree. They came to play, and now there are, count them with me, 1, 2, 3. That's right. 3 koala friends sitting in a row. There's nothing to do here. They're ready to go. They want another friend to help them explore. Here's another koala. So now there are, that's right, I heard you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little koalas sitting close together. Feels like there is a change in the weather. They're waiting for a rain shower to arrive. But first, another koala comes. And now there are 5. 5 little koalas are ready to rest. They've eaten the eucalyptus leaves that they like the best. They all settle down in a great koala heap. Good night, little koalas. Have a good sleep. And I want to tell you one thing about our koala poem. It's wrong about something. It's wrong about one thing. Koalas do climb tall trees, and they do eat eucalyptus leaves almost all day long. And they do love to sleep. All of that is true. But guess what? They like to do all of those things alone. They don't like to be in groups.
Oh.
So when they say that they're all going to sleep in a koala heap, that wouldn't really happen. But still, it's fun to think about. Thanks for playing.
Hey, Miss Tracy, look.
Oh, there's a koala.
I have a wonderful story about a koala. The koala who could. Who could what, I wonder? Written by Rachel Bright, and the illustrations were done by Jim Field. And this book comes to us from Scholastic. Oh, let's find out about this. In a wonderful place where the day was just dawning and the breezes blew soft. It was a golden, warm morning. In a place where the creatures ran wild and played free, a koala called Kevin clung to a tree. I think Kevin is right here. His favorite way to relax in the sun was to cling and to nap and to munch a leaf bun. A nicer gray fella you never could meet, as soft as a soft thing, from ear tufts to feet. And after all of this, well, he'd need a nice rest. Yes, Kevin liked sticking to what he knew best. You see, way up high was safe since he liked a slow pace, while the ground down below seemed like a frightening race. Too fast, too loud, too big, too strange. Nope, Kevin preferred not to move or to change. So he clung to his tree and he knew what to do, and was never too keen to try anything new. So when Wombat stopped by and shouted one day, "Hey, Kevin, why don't you come down here and play?" I think he replied, I should stay on my plant. I'm busy right now. No, sorry, I can't. Why not? Cried the Ruse with a super loud cheer. Yes, why? Called the Dingoes. There's nothing to fear. But Kevin, who'd never been one to act fast, said, I have clinging to do, but it is nice that you asked.
Look how tall up he is.
I know, he is way up there. So I don't suppose they're going to go up there and play, are they?
Probably not.
As Kevin sat watching them chatter and share, a part of him wished, well, he could join them down there. But he knew he'd miss home, and it was dark and so late. The whole thing was risky. Adventure could wait. Whatever the invite, he'd always say no. Oh dear, it seemed Kevin just couldn't let go. He looks a little concerned, doesn't he? Mm-hmm. Kind of frightened almost. So his life was the same, no matter the day. The weeks came and went, and the months rolled away. And Kevin stayed still while the whole world moved around until he awoke to a worrying sound. Tap, tap, the sound went. Well, this was a blow. Tap, tippity, tap, 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 tap. Oh no! Uncling, the crowd yelled, which had gathered below. Leap, and we'll catch you. Just let yourself go. But Kevin was scared. Let go? No, I shan't. I won't, shouted Kevin. Oh dear, I just can't. Whomp! Down came the tree, and with it was bringing crash and a wallop. But Kevin was still clinging. Look at him, he's falling, and he hits this branch. Oh, poor Kevin. Kevin, he carefully opened one eye, and he looked up at the love staring down from the sky. Then one paw by one paw, he loosened his hold. He felt springy and light and happy and bold. Oh, hello. Library book. The worst he could think of is how it had now come to pass, and he was just fine. Why, he felt quite first class. So when Wombat leaned over and held out his paw, Kevin no longer felt worry or doubt. When Dingo asked, "Now, will you come out to play?" the crowd all joined in with a, "What do you say?" And even though this wasn't part of his plan, Kevin replied, "Yes, I think I can." And Kevin from then on was always can do. Always can do. Because life can be great when you try something new. And there he is. He's having a great time. Look at him. He's playing with his friends, and looks like he's going to be wet here in a minute. I think he's jumping in the water. Well, see, you just got to try sometimes.
Hey, story time, friends. Teacher Missy, you
Yes,
want to wave a scarf?
Oh, I love this.
Scarf time is almost like my favorite time because I love the pictures that the scarf makes in the air. So out of your Storytime kit, friends, I'd like you to find your scarf. If you don't have a scarf, you can wave whatever you've got, including your sock or your washcloth or your paper towel or your piece of fabric or a shirt or a pair of pants or anything you've got. You can wave. So, I think we should give Teacher Missy her favorite green scarf.
Oh, this is my favorite. Thank you.
And we are going to do, first of all, our scarf warm-up. Now, you've done this a lot with us, and it is really a lot. Excuse me? Oh, settle down. Please. Oh, I hear what you're saying. Absolutely. Story time, friends. Monkey would like to join us today. Hello, Teacher Missy.
Oh, Monkey, good morning.
Oh, Storytime friends, I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to see you, Monkey. You sit right there, and you can sing along if you'd like. I know it's hard for you to wave your scarf when your hands are like that, but you can watch us, okay? Here we go. Let's do our scarf warm-up. What does your scarf do the first time we warm up? It goes what? That's right. My scarf goes up, my scarf goes down, my scarf goes around, 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 around. My scarf goes in, my scarf comes out, my scarf flies about, 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 about. Woo! Okay, should we do it fast? I know fast is my favorite too. Here we go. My scarf goes up, my scarf goes down, my scarf goes around, 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 around. My scarf goes in, my scarf comes out, my scarf flies about, 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 about. Woo!
Wow.
Got it. Yes.
That was fast.
That was really fast. Okay, ready? Now, our scarf is going to become a little koala. Okay? Here we go. Koala climbs up. Oh, you know what? Let's stop just for a second because poor Teacher Missy is trying to squint again. I have words for her right here. I'm going to pass them over. You ready? Here we go. Koala climbs up, koala climbs down, koala climbs the tallest eucalyptus around. Koala munches leaves and crawls through the trees all day long, all day long. All right, what else does koala do? Here we go. Koala climbs up, koala climbs down, koala munches leaves wherever they are found. Koala needs to sleep after eating those leaves. Good night, koala. Sleep tight, koala. Did your koala go to sleep? Mine did too. Thanks for playing.
Teacher Missy,
Miss
Storytime friends, what a fun day I had today.
This was really fun.
What was your favorite part of today, Teacher Missy?
I think singing about the koalas. Today I just thought this was just such a fun thing to sing about.
That was, because we don't normally sing about koalas a
We
lot.
really don't.
So yeah, I thought that was a good time too.
Well, and
And
I learned that they also eat gum trees.
Yeah, not very much, but a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
And we learned a lot about koalas. And remember our friend Kevin the koala? He was scared of doing something new, but he did. He did. And then we counted all 5 of our koalas. And do you remember what was incorrect about our flannel board today? That's right. Koalas don't like to sleep together in one big bunch. But otherwise, they're looking pretty good. But now I think it's time to say goodbye.
I think it is.
Storytime friends, would you sing with us? Great. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Story time is done today. Now it's time to go and play. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Pretend you're a koala today.